All right, we're live. What's going on? We'll wait a little bit, get you guys in here. Oh, there he is. Joaquin, what's going on, man? So I figure I'll wait a few minutes and let a few more people get in, since I did start a little bit early. Make sure I got chat up here. Shane Hawkins, what's going on? What you guys up to? Hey, Eric Dudley, Treese, Brendan Sims. I'm kind of embarrassed to show y'all the rest of the garage. It is an absolute disaster right now. There's the ISO box. David Carter, what's up? Oh, Big D. Jeff, what's going on? Franco. Jason. Jose. T. Turner. Brendan Sims. Yeah, it is, man. This is a disaster. Look at that. I don't want y'all to see everything that's bad in here. No, that's the kids' bikes. I wish I had a BMX. I'm too fat now, man. Yo, Jason Rose, 666. Ed's even on here. So I guess while we let it, I'll give you a little tour of the garage while we're at it. So you're going to be hearing this because this is my silent testing setup for right now. I've got to hook that up, and I'll let you guys hear the big power supply in a minute so you can see why I'm using this. Got my little workbench, got some subs I'm working on. Obviously, we got the ISO box here. I know you've all seen that. Golf clubs that hadn't been used in several years. All right, so check it out. We're gonna dyno this sucker right here. Give you guys a closer look at it. The HVT 752. This is one of the tube amps right here. And I've already checked this out, and Chris Thompson was nice enough to work out a little trade with me. I'm gonna build him an enclosure for a sub, and of course I'll video that. You guys will get to check that out. So, looks like we got quite a few people in here. I think we'll get the tripod set up, and I'll start hooking this dude up, and we'll see what it actually does here. So I'll keep up with chat the best I can, but I can't guarantee I'll see everything you guys say. Excuse me while Ramon, what's up? Sorry while I clip this in here. Sorry for the shakiness. You guys, how's the sound? Does it sound okay? I've got a little lapel mic plugged in. We're about 30 seconds behind. You guys are gonna really get to see what it takes to hook one of these up and dyno it. And this is just gonna be a quick one. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Okay, so I'm gonna clip my mic onto the stand here, and we'll start hooking it up now. The neighbors are mowing. I'm out in the garage, so you may hear a lawnmower. Let me see where I clip this on. All right. Let me start hooking this up. So I showed you all the battery bank. All I've got to do is hook that up. And you know, I don't know if I've shown you all this, but on my test bench here, these little magnet strips that you get for free from Harbor Freight, man, those things are lifesavers. Jose, you got your sticker. Awesome, man. All right, let me hook this sucker up. Let's see what we got here. I need a big one. Try to keep talking so y'all don't get too bored, but y'all been up to today? It's hard for me to see chat and hook all this stuff up. This was an ill-conceived plan, I think. I should have had some of this already hooked up. Now, I probably sound distant because I've got the mic clipped and I'm farther away from the mic, but I'm just hooking up the battery bank so that we have power. Let's see. Okay, sorry to click on the top chat. Yes, I'm going to give some stickers away during this as well. Now, I've got to hook the positive up so we can have power here. If you guys don't see me replying to chat amongst yourselves. It's going to take me a second to get all this hooked up. Okay. We've got power there, fellas. Now, let's start hooking this amp up. Let's see if I missed anything. Yeah, that's for real, Derek. So, you know what? I'm going to put this up so you guys can look at this while I hook everything else up. Well, you cannot see it. Of course. You know, I really should have thought this out a little bit better. But hey, we're doing it live. I'm feeling like Ed Lester here a little bit. Getting his vibe, trying to set everything up on the fly as I go. If I missed your comment, it's because I'm over here messing with stuff. So I'll try to see as many as I can. Okay, so start with the power wire. Well, that was a total fail. But you guys see, it's rated 50 watts by 2 at 4 ohms, 80 by 2 at 2 ohms, and 130 by 2 at 1 ohm. It's 1 ohm stereo stable. So we're going to test it bridge. It's just easier that way. We're looking for 100 watts at 8 ohms, 160 watts at 4 ohms, and 260 at 2 ohms mono. And we can do all those configurations with our banks down here. Uh-oh, stuck in the sleeper. All right. Like I said, we'll start with the power here. There's so much stuff to do when you're doing this. And there's about 4 sizes you use typically that I've used on all mine. It's a 5mm, a 4mm, a 3, and a 2.5. That pretty much covers anything you're going to use as far as a distribution block that I've seen anyways, or that I've had experience with, should I say. And I grabbed the wrong one. Okay. I also like to use these ends when I can. Just because, yo, what's up, Rick? Just because it makes it a little bit easier going into the block itself or the distribution. So we're still sitting at 14 volts. Now, I'm not sure how far this battery bank is going to drop. We'll have to play that by ear. It's only 2 batteries. One of them's a Group 31, but I hope that if I leave the charger on it, it'll be good enough. Uh-oh, got him. Who got who? Alright, get all this junk out the way. So, I wanted to be able to play something for you guys so you can hear this sub. But unfortunately, the Pioneer I'm using right now doesn't have USB hookup. And, yeah. So I don't have a CD right now. Yep, that's Tube Amp One. Jose, I actually traded for it. Buddy that lives local to me, he's also in the car audio. His name's Chris Thompson. He's usually on the pages, and I'm gonna build him a box and trade for this. He got a new sub he's wanting to play with, so I figured, hey, I love Planet Audio, specifically the tube amp, so why not? You know, I'm gonna hook up the remote last. Let's get the speaker wire hooked up. Yeah, that was cool. Having Mark on the podcast, that was awesome. I had a really good time doing that. Let's see. Tube 2. Yeah, it is. You know, there's things that you don't think about when you're hooking these amps up is, you know, this, even though this is the best way, this is a real pain to stick the wire through there to get a test. Yep, that's a tube amp, Brian. Oops, sorry, I bumped the tripod. So, make sure I bridge this correctly. When you're setting up the AM1, you need one of these speaker wires to go through. Doesn't matter, positive or negative. Oh man, I didn't change the battery in this. I hope it's still good. For those of you that haven't used the AM1, this thing absolutely eats 9-volt batteries. I mean, Jason Rose in the chat, he can tell you, Derek can tell you for sure. Yeah, but them, you know, them rechargeable ones, they don't have the full voltage. Is what that kind of sucks too. So let me move this tripod back just a little bit. I keep bumping into it. Sorry, fellas. Shaky video coming up. Well, I've got a brand new 9-volt in there. I just didn't think to put it in before I started the stream, as per usual. Yeah, Kent, this amp, I believe, came out around 97 and was probably sold through 2000, maybe a little later. Okay. So now that I've got the AM1 hooked up and the wire run through, I also need to run these leads here. These have to go in where the speaker level. Yes. What'd you say? What did he say? Run your bass boost at the highest volume? I don't know about that. We've got all that turned down. We're fixing to set this up like I normally do with a DD1. So you guys will get to see that process as well. Alright, we've got that. What else do we need here? I always set up my voltmeter as well so I can read the voltage. Got that hooked up. This way you guys can see the voltage. Jose, 12 volt talk. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. I think we are down to hooking up the remote wire. Hook up my RCAs real quick. You know, have you guys ever fooled with these RCAs here? These are cool. The Esoteric, the A7s. These are RCA rippers though. You really got to be careful with these, pulling them on and off. But they're very nice. So, like I said before, everything is set flat on this. Everything's turned down, no bass boost. We're going to set the gain in just a minute once I get it powered up. Oh, Ramy, just got some of those RCAs. They're pretty nice, man. I've got several pair of them. If you're trying to run 6 of them, not so great, but man, Jose, you're gonna have to talk to Mr. YouTube about that. I don't know nothing about that, man. Okay, where did I put my... Okay, I gotta get my remote wire hooked up, fellas. Sorry. Oh, let's see here. Man, we're already 17 minutes in. Man, now you guys can see, I'm just barely setting this up and we're already taking a ton of time. Okay. You know what? I didn't discharge the caps on this, so you guys might see a little spark. Yo, Ron J.L. White, what up, dude? Yeah. Hey, you guys are seeing how unprofessional this is. You know what, Monolithic? I don't know. I don't know if this might... I'm surely someone's done a live Amp Dyno. Oh no. I'm gonna have to cut this wire and strip it. This little plug will not fit. Totally missed the trash can, but you guys didn't see that. This might be the first one. If it is, I'm sorry to all of you. And I hope I don't have to run in there and get a battery. I might. Who knows? Let me see if we have power. All right, fellas, we got power. Now, it is time to set the gain. Yeah, that's for real, Derek. Doing it in person's awesome. Can you guys hear my little battery charger? Trust me, it's not as loud as the co-cell. The co-cell is a terror. Let me see here. I've already got that. Alright, I'm going to have to unplug the dyno leads to get the DD1 hooked up. I know I've missed some good things in the chat while I'm sitting here fooling around. Alright. Let's see here. We are going to use... Who's got extinguisher duty for this vid? I don't know, man. This is the Chuck. It's the Planet Audio HVT 752. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on the 1 kilohertz track. Mainly because this is a mids amp to me, and we'll just do all the tests at 1 kilohertz. Make it simple. Now, I already know that my Pioneer head unit distorts at 55 volume level, so I've got it set at 55. We'll start cranking the gain until we see this distortion light pop up, and then we'll back it off just a little bit. So I'll unpause it and we'll see. Bet you this voltage drops. What do you want to bet? Alright, not terribly bad. We've got our 1 kilohertz signal. Oh man. Alright, we've got the distortion. So I want to back off just a hair. I like to get it where it's almost kind of flickering, but sometimes it's hard. Depends on how good the pod is. Alright, we're going to call that good right there. I'll go ahead and pause the track and rewind it. That is how you set your gains there. So I don't know how many of you are familiar with this tool, but it's that simple. Shout out to S&D and Tony Diamore for that. And I see that he's got a factory making them somewhere, so they may be more accessible here really soon. I've got it clamped here. I do not know if, I don't know if I could get it in the shot good enough. I'll try though. Matter of fact, Derek sent this to me, so Watkins, you better calm down, man. This crew don't play that. You guys can't see that, can you? You can't see. Let me see. I want to get it back where I don't bump it, but I also... Alright, can you guys see the clamp meter now? Alright. I think everything is set up and ready to roll. Let's see if we have battery power. Alright. It's not great, but we'll get through this run. Alright. So, important thing to remember here. We are at 12.6 volts off a battery bank. Okay, so these are rated 14.4 volts. We're going to be low here simply because we don't have the voltage. I can plug the Cosell in if we need to. It's just going to get really loud really fast. So we'll try with the battery bank. If we don't get the results we like, maybe I'll plug the Cosell in and you guys can just turn down the volume. Okay, so we're on the 1 kilohertz track here. All I've got to do is unpause and we will see that number. You guys will have to watch it for me. Yeah, Ed, I'm going to send that to you soon. Yeah, this is the fun. Boost the watts, just Mr. Miyagi it. All right, I charge the tubes up. Ready? Let's see what it does. Oh, 8 ohm stereo. We're looking for 100 watts. We're at 12.6 volts. Ah, you're kidding me. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm a dummy. Hold up. Hold up. You know what I did? I unplugged the leads to hook up the DD1 and I didn't plug them back in. Hey, this is the kind of crap that happens every time I test the amp. Every time. I'm not a professional like Derek. Yeah, I'm a big dummy too. Alright. You guys ready to try this again? Restart the track just like Jeff said. Okay, 1 kilohertz. We're looking for 100 watts. We're at the 55 volume. Well, let's see, we got 94. I didn't see the amperage draw. What'd you guys see? 94 at 12.9 volts. That ain't bad. Let's go one higher. Oop. We didn't reach clipping there. Did anybody get the amperage draw? I totally missed it. Totally missed it. Okay. I'm going to go one higher in the volume. We'll see if we can reach clipping. 95. We're about the same. 12.4 volts. I'm actually going to call that a win. Because, sorry. All right, so let's hook up for the forums mono test where we're looking for 160 watts at 14.4 volts, remember. So this is, yeah, I mean, you've basically got within the margin of error at 12.5 volts. I mean, that's pretty good if you ask me. I may, for the 2 ohm mono test, I may turn the Cosell on just to see what it'll do. Yeah, it'll do overrated at 14.4 at 4 ohms mono at least anyway. So, or at 8 ohms mono, we are at we're at 4 ohms mono now. We just have one bank hooked up. So we can rerun the test. It's still a 1 kilohertz track. We're at 12.6 volts. Let me turn the charger back on. All right, we're still good. Okay, we're looking for 160 watts, fellas. Let's see what we get. $131 watts. Oh, how much was that? Like 166 amps? Did you guys see that? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping. I swear I saw 166 amps. I'm gonna wait to see if one of y'all seen that. That's crazy. Wow. I'm almost 100% sure that it was 166 amps, but let's hook up the, yeah, I think it was, Terry. Let's go 2 ohms. We're still at 12.5. These batteries are holding up pretty well for pulling that kind of current even at a short burst. Yeah, we gotta go to the replay booth. Fortunately, I don't have that. Sorry, I gotta trim these wires. Try to watch y'all's chat while I'm trimming them. My allergies are kicking up too. I'm trying not to sniff because I know it's so annoying on videos, but Can't really help it. Yeah, I think that pulled 166 amps. Of course, I left it running, so it's a little different when I'm doing it for myself for video. I can pay close attention to one or the other because I've got the tripod set up to the side. I'm not trying to watch chat or anything like that. Yeah, Mark, it's killing me, man. I need to mow, but I haven't done so yet, so. I haven't mowed since last Monday. Yeah, the Suburban's totally green as well. Okay, so now we need to parallel the forum loads so that we can get our 2 ohm impedance. I'm sure you guys have seen, I'm gonna tilt down just so you can check it out. So, you guys seen, these are 4 ohm resistors here, 2 of them. I've got a 1 ohm resistor that I can run over the top if I need to. But these will handle 1,000 watts each. They're rated 1,000 watts each. They'll handle much more. When I was testing Big Red, I had to make this up real quick because it gives me more options, more channels. And something that I didn't consider was how hot these get, man. I mean, I swear I smelt some MDF burning last time when I tested Big Red with these. All right. What am I doing here? So I think I'm gonna give away the stickers all at the end. That way I can kind of focus on what I'm doing here. Otherwise I'm gonna get sidetracked for sure. I'm only 30 minutes in. I think we're doing okay now. I'm making up some time. Again, sorry for those of you that are late. Sorry if I miss your chat and I don't get to shout you out or holler at you, but I am kind of testing this amp here. So bear with me. You know, it's kind of like when you go to a, what kind of speakers? Those are Helix. Those are given to me by my good buddy Mike Watkins. Also, you know, I say good buddy a lot. I don't know if y'all would look through the 12 volt talk comments. There's a very strange good buddy comment in there. Derek knows what I'm talking about. I'll just leave it at that. If you guys want to see it, you can go see it. Thanks, Justin. I'm not that awesome, though. Oh, no, I can't fit these in. Oh, I see numbers. What's going on? Man, now see, I feel like I'm left out now. I don't know what the numbers are about. I missed something. And if you guys say it in chat, I'll probably miss it again. 8675309. Okay. Oh, how many in the chat? That's awesome. Cool. So, we are hooked up at 2 ohms, I guess. Let me get something more. Just show it off here. You have to see it. It shut off. Oh, come on, you piece of junk. I can't get it to work right. And it's still. Let me tell you something. I've went on about this. This meter is a piece of junk, man. Don't buy these. Don't buy Unity meters. I've had nothing but bad luck out of this thing. All right. We're at 2 ohms. You guys are just going to have to trust me. Uh-oh, battery low. I hope this don't affect our test here. It could, but who knows? Derek, thanks, bro. You had to do that. All right. We're at 12.57 volts. Let's see what it does at 2 ohms mono. 1 kilohertz track. We are still at the lower voltage, but I guess I need to raise this up so y'all can see. That's better. Man, I forgot I had that. Jason, thanks, bro. Oh, is Skip-01 in here too? Thanks, Jason, man. You the man. All right, 2 ohms mono. First of all, I want everyone to guess the number. What's the number? Oh, Skip-01, what's up? Haha, there's Watson. 1800. Get out of here with that nonsense. Okay, the first person that guesses now, I need someone. Jason Rose, I need you to keep track for me. Who chooses this closely, and let me know. That way I can send them a sticker. Skip, it's a Planet Audio HVT 752. All right. Mike, Jason, I'm counting on y'all. Watch for me. Keep them honest. Thanks, Ben. You're the man. All right, here we go. All right, hold up. I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes until everyone's got their guesses in. Michael, 37.5? Or are you saying 375? Thanks, fellas. All right, has everyone got their guess in now? All right, I'm going to give it a few more minutes. I want everyone to get their guesses in. So, to help you all out, it's rated. We're rated at 260 by 1, 2 ohms mono. Hey, Skip, you're right. It ain't no Pope. Can you see this better if I tilt it up? Yeah, maybe. 180. No, this is what, T Turner, this is what it's going to do right now on this power. But after we test with this, I'll hook up the Cosell so we have 14 volts, and we'll see what it does at actual 14.4 volts. Yep, we're looking for 260. Y'all let me know when everyone's got their guesses in. Justin, don't watch this while you're driving, bro. We're guessing what it's going to do at 2 ohms mono, 2.5 volts ish, or 2.5, 12.5 volts. Okay, I'm going to do it. So, no guesses, no more guesses. Cut the guesses off. Ready? All right, all right, all right. All right, all the votes are in. Here we go, fellas. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What in the... Should we run that again? Whoever guessed closest to this, pop it up. Whoever's closest to 119. Who do we have? Who was closest on that one? I didn't get to see. Yeah, you're right, but we're going to retest it. But I want to make sure that whoever guessed closest on this run gets their sticker. So point them out, whoever it was. You know what? I think Michael Hemrick might be the closest. Was someone closer than him? I'm going to call it. Everybody type in who was closest. Yo, what's up? Arambula. Sorry, man, I had to. I can't say your last name. I might just put the third error on there from now on. Okay, so, oh my gosh. You know what, fellas? Jose said 45. Okay, I've got to put a new new battery in real quick. Y'all hold tight for just a second. I gotta go grab it. 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. You know, this says rated at one on stereo. We're gonna test it again just to be sure. I don't want to leave it on that test. Yeah, I knew right where the battery was, man. I should have changed it before, but you know, I wouldn't be me if I didn't mess something up, right? All right. Sorry. I'm really dragging the show down now. Make sure I don't miss any of the chats. So, let me know who won that sticker, and I will. Alright, I think we're good now. Put my little case back on there. Alright. Do this without messing something else up. So what do y'all think? You think that was a fluke, or you think this thing just fell flat on its face like Jason Rose said? I kind of feel like it fell flat on its face, to be honest. I hope it does better and that was some kind of fluke, because it does happen sometimes when you're doing tests like this. Sometimes you get a crazy result. But let's see. We're back in business. Check out what our battery is. All right. Go back to dyno mode. Mode. No, it didn't say low battery again, did it? That's a brand new one. Y'all see me open the package. All right. 1 kilohertz track. Let's see what it do. I'm watching amperage this time. I think it pulled like crazy. Whoa, whoa. Do you see that? It was like 389 amps that it pulled. 129, it done a little bit better. Wow. Did anybody, am I tripping? It was like 390 amps. I swear I seen that. I know I seen 300. I know I seen 390 amps. Can y'all hear that lawnmower in the background? Yeah, Mike, but it done good at 4 and 8 ohms, so I think they maybe just they didn't rate this correctly because it's not. I don't think it's meant to do 2 ohms mono. I mean, it is pulling some current. All right, you could probably hear the lawnmower. You're fixing to hear this Cosell. It's gonna be louder. So sorry for the noise in advance, but I want to see if more voltage will help. Y'all hear that jet right there? Can you still hear me over it pretty good? Yeah. No, no, it didn't protect. Um, it's still good. Still green. The tubes are lit up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut off some of these lights in a minute once we're done with this, and we'll see. No, Terry, that's my power supply down here that I just hooked up, and I mean, it's loud, man. It's a fantastic power supply, but it is loud. So let's replay this. We got better voltage. Let's see what we can do. All right. So who's got it? Let's throw some guesses out here for another sticker for this run. We know it's done 119. We know it's done 129. What are the guesses for this run with the power supply on at 14.4 volts? 145, 158, 234. Man, Watkins, you're hopeful in this. I don't know, Chuck. You're maybe. Mark T. Turner, 133. 280. Wilson, 135. Derek, you missed it, man. This thing fell flat on its face. I don't think this was supposed to be doing 2 ohms mono. Now I'm gonna let everyone else get their. I'm just gonna trust y'all. Whoever got closest on the first guess, the 119, shoot me an email at high5egg@gmail.com and I'll mail you a sticker out. Oh, I didn't rub my hands. You're right. Sure right. I'll do it this time. Yeah, that coach says like, you know all about that. You had 3 of them strapped up. 130. You know what it is? I didn't charge up the tubes. Let's see, Mr. Miyagi here. Now we're gonna kick Johnny straight in his face. A legal kick to win the all Still Valley State Regionals. All right, are all the guesses in? Let's see what it does. We're gonna go back to 4 ohms mono after this to see at the higher voltage how well we do. 4 and 8. Okay, 2 ohms mono. Watch this. You guys watch this right here. I'm almost certain that it pulled 390 amps on that last run. No, this thing isn't even warm. I mean, it's still ice cold. You can feel a slight bit of heat where the tubes are at, but okay, let's check it out. Watch this amperage draw here. Whoa! That was over 400 amps. That's 430 something amps. We got something going on. 196, it did much better. I assume that it's going to do much better at 4 and 8 ohms or 2 ohms stereo, 4 ohms stereo. It did not do the rated 1 or 260. So that's unfortunate. But we're going to hook it up 4 ohms with the higher voltage. I guarantee you we make the ratings on that. Yeah, Mike, man, it was up there. That's crazy. Did anybody happen to see what voltage that was at? I didn't catch the voltage. I was focused on the amp draw. Kicker ZR series, just call these inefficient. Hey, Chuck won. All right, Chuck. Shoot me an email, bro. I'll get that out. hi5vega@gmail.com. Let's hook this up to 4 ohms mono, which would be our 2 ohm stereo test. We will be looking for 160 watts, and I'm guarantee you it's going to do that. It's probably going to do much better. I honestly don't think this thing should be run at 2 ohms mono or 1 ohm stereo. If you're buying a tube amp and hooking it up 1 ohm stereo, you might have some other issues going on you need to think about first. This one was dirty. I really had to clean it up. Alright. We're hooked at 4 ohms. This is 4 ohms mono. It'll be 1 kilohertz track. We got a higher voltage this time. This is going to simulate 2 ohms stereo. So, I already mentioned 1 kilohertz track. Do we have any guesses? Look, you know what? Before we do this one, let's guess for 4 ohms mono at the 14.4 volts. Let's get some guesses for that before we start. 360? Woo! I don't know. We're rated 160. Let's see some guesses. 150, 245, 235, 162. I'm not going to remember who said what, so I'm letting you guys, you're going to hold yourselves accountable. 189, 244, 222. I just want to say thanks to all of you that joined in to watch, have some fun. I like doing these live streams. They're fun. I'm going to try to at least do one a month. And while you guys are at it, if you haven't already entered the contest for, while we're getting the votes in, let me get the amp out here so y'all can see it. This amp is going to be given away. Huge giveaway. Thanks to Jim Elam. You've got until Friday to enter in. Go on to the Amp Dyno for this, and then you got till Friday 8 p.m. and I'll be drawing Sunday sometime before Game of Thrones. I'll post a video. I don't know how many of you watch Game of Thrones, but I'm excited. Yeah, it's better than playing the lottery because you don't have to pay anything. Just leave a comment with the correct answers, and you got a chance to win. And I really hope it's one of you guys that wins it. One of you guys that are always in here, because anybody wins it, I'm happy for them, but I want the guys that are always in here, that I always see in here, to win it. So make sure every one of you are entered. Okay. Everyone's got their guesses. Like I said, whoever is the winner, send me an email, hi5vega@gmail.com. You guys just moderate yourselves and make sure that you're keeping it 100. Alright, here we go. 4 ohms mono, 2 ohms stereo. We're looking for 160 watts. I guarantee you we beat it. Hold up. What do we got going on here? Alright, something's going on. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Make sure it's hooked up correctly. 4 ohms. Alright. We're gonna try it again. Sorry, fellas. Let me turn the AMM1 off and see what's going on. Oh, I know, man. You wouldn't believe how much this stuff happens like this. You gotta unhook and hook back up, and sometimes it can be a real pain in the butt. Well, you know what? I need to check a fuse. That's good looking out, Derek. I may have popped a fuse. Pulling, 600 amps on a 40 amp fuse, that probably is not what they anticipated. So let me check that. Let's see if Derek's right here. The fuse looks good. Let me see. I have a mosquito in the way. If this doesn't work, then we will pull the fuse out just to see. I've got the wires run correctly. I've got both leads in there. Make sure I'm making contact here. Alright, we're going to try it again. Yeah, that is a stretch fuse. I've been telling you about them. Okay. Go up to... Why didn't I check? Yes, I popped a fuse. We don't have no power. I'm a big dummy. Alright, I'm going to unhook the... Thanks, Rick. Good looking out. I'm going to unhook the remote wire. We will replace the fuse. Give me just a second. Derek's right, as per usual. Unfortunately. Robert Van Hoy, what's going on, dude? See, make sure I got a 40 in there. Don't you guys just hate it when your co-host is right? Man. Yeah. Listen, y'all don't let him. Just remember, he broke the Savard excursion. Hey, Derek John. Hey, y'all don't. Derek's a ninja. Whenever he hears a weird sound or anything like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at that. Yeah, you're right there, Dara. That's not good, guys. That's not good at all. That's a good fuse. You know, I really hope that we didn't just blow this amp. It was a good fuse. Let's hope that I didn't blow this amp. I got it. I may have popped a big fuse. Let's see. It's still showing 14 volts though. The same run. We got power. Oh, we're in business. That was a close one, fellas. All right. Let's see if we can do it this time. Kilohertz track. Volume set. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we have power. There's something else going on. Yeah. We didn't smoke it, but I'm gonna unhook I'm gonna hook it up to a different resistor. I don't know if we got issues with that or what, but something's going on. And I don't like it. Not one bit. This is the part of the dyno video you don't get to see. The part where I'm scratching my head wondering what the heck happened. Why isn't this working? I don't think we lost the tubes, Mark. I'll look at them in a second. I don't want to rule anything out, but all right. We still have power. You know what, Mark? We may have blown the tubes, buddy. You may be right. Alright, let's see here. Because I do not see the tubes lit up. Get this out the way. You know what? Those tubes are not lit up. I kind of smell something. Let's see. Yeah, we done something to the amp. Fellas, we done something. Here. All right, so yep, yeah, we definitely lost the tubes. That's what it's got to be. Because I could certainly, it doesn't smell like a blown amp. It doesn't smell like it's supposed to. That's for sure. Man, maybe we shouldn't have done so many 2 ohms mono tests whenever we seen it pulling 600 amps. That probably wasn't a great idea. You don't know how to do it though. Sometimes I get a little crazy. So I'm gonna unhook all this. I'm gonna give you a little walk around and see what we can see on this. Get my screwdriver here. Well, you know, it started off real good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were beating on this thing. There's no doubt about that. Why did they even write this at 1 ohm stereo, 2 ohms mono? I mean, that's kind of dumb. But hey, they rate it like that. I'm gonna test it like that. So if we blow it up, we blow it up. If he dies, he dies. Get this unhooked so I can let you all check the tubes out. like my little wire fix here. That's a pro move. Alright, just a little bit left to unhook. Throw all these wires on the ground. Mark, I think that the tubes are only in the preamp section. I'm almost certain of it, but you know, I can't say for sure without actually doing some research. Okay. Throw the wire over there. Yeah. It ain't his fault that the tube's blown. You know, maybe I shouldn't have been trying to pull 600 amps off of it several times in a row. It's a good thing I had no plans for this, immediate plans for this anyways. That's cool. We could change some tubes out. That ain't no biggie. No, I would say that, Ed, but it wasn't in protect at all. It was in full power mode. You know, we may even be able to pull these sides off and see what's going on in there. I don't know how long y'all want this video to go, but so check that out. I don't know if y'all can see that tube real good. But we had solid power on it. It wasn't protect. I never seen it go into protect. Yo, Jim Elam. I was just talking about you, bro. About the giveaway. Told everyone to go and enter. Check it out. Alright. Who wants me to open this thing up? Let's see how many likes we get up there. Yeah, it's a good looking amp. All these big ones. Let me get some tools here and we'll see if we can get it in. See if we can check out those tubes. I'm assuming this would be the easiest side to open. Shouldn't take too long. I'll try to hurry. You're probably right, Ed. That's a good insight. I don't think they probably like 600 amps either. Oh, I'm about to get some Torx bits. Let's make sure I got the right size here. Might be one size, two. This ain't the correct size. This is so exciting. Someone turning screws on an amp. That's why I always speed this part up. So whoever won those stickers, y'all send me an email to high5egg@gmail.com. Don't forget. Two more. And hopefully we'll be able to slide this bottom out. You know, I've never opened this up, so may run into something here. I'm not sure. Okay. Let me get my flathead out here. Who would have thought it? We get to blow the amp up on, at least blow some tubes up. That's certainly what we did. Woo! Woo, yeah. Something's cooking in there. I can smell it now. I can smell it, fellas. Oh, come on. Don't tell me that this screws into that. I think it's just on there tight. Yeah, there we go. Oh, come on. I'm at the double fist this one. I can't get it. All right. Well, that is the guts. Yeah, can you smell what I'm cooking? I'm cooking tubes up, running 600 amps through a little bitty. Check it out. Zed. Who signed it there? Let's see here. Son. I don't see anything else that looks awry in here. Everything seems to look okay. Nothing outside. Check this out. These are Russian caps. And I am pretty sure, or Russian caps, I'm sorry, Russian tubes. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to get some replacements here. This has got to be. Man, look at those cobwebs in there. I need to clean this out. Yep, Sovitech. Mark, can you see it? So, this is actually, this is a good looking amp. The aluminum on this is a solid aluminum chassis. Let's check the MOSFETs out, you say? Let's look at them upside down almost. I don't see nothing crazy to you guys. Let's look over here just to be sure. If I had to guess, I would say Mark is right, and it is the tubes. So, that's about all I got for tonight, fellas. My last live stream, I didn't have a lot of stuff to do. I figured I'd do something a little more exciting. Yeah, we'll, Mark, I'm gonna hit you up later because I'm not familiar with tubes at all. Yeah. Hey man, I break a lot of stuff, so yeah. Let me move my mic here. They have a heat spreader you'll need to remove. So let me straighten. All right, so yeah, that's about it, fellas. That's it for tonight. Yeah, we blew the sucker up, man. Yeah, so whatever. I'm so sorry. I'm reading chat. But hey, if y'all don't got no High Five Vega t-shirts, check it out. Putting it to work tonight. All right, so I'm gonna sign off. Thanks everybody who joined, and yeah, man, I'll I'll hit you up, Mark. We'll get this thing fixed up. I can't believe I blew it live on YouTube. I literally blew it. The Z is dead. All right, fellas. Later. Thank you, everybody.